Look, I need to say something, and I really need you to hear me. If the government shuts down and people start getting fired en masse, that is not normal. That's not how the government has ever worked. We've had shutdowns before. Painful, frustrating, damaging, yes. But federal workers, the people who keep the country running, they usually get furloughed, not fired. That means they're temporarily sent home without pay or have to work without pay. And when the government reopens, they come back. They get paid. They get their lives back. But now we're starting to barrel down something different, something dangerous. Because if Donald Trump or any president uses the government shutdown as an excuse to start firing civil servants instead of furloughing them like every other administration, let's be crystal clear. That's not a government shutdown. That's a purge. That's not business as usual. It wouldn't be budget politics. It would be a direct, calculated attack on people who have devoted their careers not to party, not to president, but to the Constitution, the law, the people who serve the American people. Let's not twist this. Democrats don't have any power in firing these workers. That's not how the system works. The power to fire lies with the executive branch, the president. So if people start losing their jobs permanently during this shutdown, we know exactly who makes those decisions. The blame goes squarely to Donald Trump. We're not talking about draining the swamp. We're talking about gutting our institutions. We're talking about turning budget impasses into political weapons. We're talking about using people's livelihood as pawns in a personal war of power and loyalty. And let's be clear, it's not to be ignored. If the federal workers are fired during the shutdown, not furloughed, not protected, then Trump owns that. No spin, no deflection. That's on him. He's breaking decades of precedent. He's undermining basic functions of government. And he'd be showing once again that this isn't about governance. It's about control. It isn't about leadership. It's about sabotage. And we let it slide. We're saying it's okay to dismantle institutions one paycheck or one job at a time. So no, we can't stay quiet. We need to call it what it is. And we need to hold Donald Trump accountable.